This video will review the Staffing Trends Report tab on the Workforce Deployment Dashboard. The Department of Human Resources and the Edison Business Intelligence team in the Department of Finance Administration has collaborated to build an easy-to-read series of dashboards in the Business Intelligence module of Edison. The Workforce Deployment Dashboard contains key human capital management data metrics that begin at the highest levels, such as staffing, turnover, and demographics. These are in an easy-to-read format. In this video, we will be discussing the Staffing Trends tab. The data examines trends in staffing data with a calendar or fiscal year or by comparing quarters or months year over year. Let's look at the staffing trends data as it appears in the dashboard. There are two ways to access the Business Intelligence module from the Edison homepage. The first way is to click here. Under the Other Applications list, click on Business Intelligence. The second way is to click on the navigation bar in the top right corner, click on Menu, and then click on Business Intelligence. From the homepage, access the Workforce Deployment Dashboard by clicking on the Dashboard drawdown at the top right of the page. On the list of dashboards, click on Workforce Deployment. The Workforce Deployment Dashboard's default is to open to the Overview tab. To access the Staffing Trends data, click on the Staffing Trends tab. Staffing Trends has three reports: Organizational Growth Rate, Professional Demographic Trend, and Headcount Demographic Trend. For the purposes of this video, the filter will be set to see the data from the Department of Finance and Administration. We will be showing different views of the reports based on different filter settings for the calendar year and fiscal year. Let's begin with the Organizational Growth Rate report. This is a stagnant report that will show data based on the filter options. The filter is set for calendar year 2023 with no other options. The chart will show the percentage change, growth or decline, from 1 year ago. YAGO is the abbreviation for 1 year ago. The graph shows the staffing level counts on the last day of each of the 4 quarters of 2023. The reports on this entire tab do not isolate full-time or part-time employees. The report only shows all employee data. There are no drill down options on this report. A feature of the Organizational Growth Rate report is that we can isolate the data to show different quarters or months from different years. For example, if the user wants to see the Q2 headcount for the last 4 years, the filter can be set like this. Choose the 4-year span in the calendar year field. In this example, it's 2021 to 2024. Then select the quarter from each year for comparison. In this example, Q2 for each of those years is chosen. The table will show the year-over-year growth or decline percentages year ago, and the graph will show the head counts for all 4 quarters. Specific months can also be selected. In this example, the same 4 years are selected, and January of each year is selected in the calendar month field. The movement percentage in the table and the head count in the graph are specifically for January. The bottom two reports have the same filter features to isolate specific quarters or months. In the interest of time, we won't repeat those features here. The examples for these reports will show the calendar year 2024 data. The report on the bottom left is the Positional Demographic Trend report. The graph and the table on this report show head counts for the agency by location. There are 2 fields in the upper left of this report: Choose a Metric and View By. Choose a Metric field. The user can select from employee headcount, which is all employees, full-time employee headcount, or by supervisor headcount. In the View By field, the user can choose to see any one of the metric selections by location by city or location by county. This is the only report on this tab that can drill down to the division or employee detail level. In this example, we will show the all employee headcount by city. The graphs show a representation of the headcount in each city. The legend for the colors designated for each city is on the right side. The table report at the bottom is broken up into quarters for each city that has at least one employee in it at the end of the designated quarter or month. Here's an example of what the report looks like when expanding the rows within BI or exporting to Excel. The by county report will be formatted the exact same way for both the graph and the table. The headcount demographic trend report allows the user to see several different employee counts by gender, ethnicity, and education. Unfortunately, there isn't a choice to show only full-time or part-time employees. The only view we have is all employees. At the top of the report, there are two drawdown fields, Choose a Metric and View By. In the Choose a Metric field, the user can select to see employee headcount, employee termination count, employee hire count, and position count. In the View By field, the user can select from gender name, ethnic group, and highest education degree. Here are a few examples of how some of the reports will look with the different selections. Promotion by gender, termination by ethnicity, and hire count by education level. Remember, education level is a voluntary entry by employees, so the data may not be 100% accurate. This concludes the Workforce Deployment Staffing Trends Report training. Please view our other videos in this section to learn more about the individual dashboards and reports. If you have any questions, please contact a member of the DOHR Organizational Performance and Data Management team directly or at dohr.opdm@tn.gov at any time. Thank you.